Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, issue number 10, or if you go by the legacy numbering, a monumental 250. That's crazy. Do I have every issue? I think I'm pretty close to every issue of Moon Knight now. In physical media, I mean. That's crazy. 250 issues of Moon Knight, that's incredible. I mean, some characters don't even get that close, and the fact that Moon Knight's there, I think it tells you something about how this character stood the test of time in Marvel. It can kind of fit into different places in everything they do. So this issue, it's the big one. It kind of ends an arc, sets up a new one, and because it's the 250th issue, a lot of stuff going on. I think everybody is operating at the top of their game. The writing is top notch, the artwork is top notch, the coloring is top notch, the panel layouts are just incredible. This book flows so beautifully. It glows. Like, the book literally looks like it's glowing. I just find that unbelievably cool. So this issue opens up, and Fairchild is on the phone with an unknown person. We don't know who it is at this point, but the person he's talking to is like, hey, you went to war with Moon Knight. Now you're going to reap the consequences. So good luck with that. He's going to kill you. And then we see the Midnight Mission headed towards Fairchild's place, because at the end of the last issue, we saw that Mark's like, we're going to attack. We're just going to come for you, and that's what's going to happen. So they attack. They break in. We see Mark, Badir, and Reese entering from the rooftop, but Fairchild's hired a bunch of random, obscure villains to do his bidding. Who do we have here? He says all their names. There's too many of them. Jester, Cubist, Zaran, Dead Zone, Killer Shriek. Just a bunch of nobodies. They all look insane. It looks incredible. Let's just have a big fight. And that's what the rest of the issue is. We see a bunch of like armed gunmen waiting outside an elevator. And then 8-Ball shows up with Soldier and Tigra. And they just start throwing some 8-Balls in the room and they blow them up. You really know Jed MacKay likes 8-Ball. He's doing some of his best stuff with that character. I love the perspective of the 8-Balls just flying everywhere. It looks so good. So incredible. I also, I've noticed it in some of the other issues too, but I really noticed it in this one. Tigra's tail is just getting bigger. You know, Greer's tail is going crazy, and I know that's for a reason, because it's fun to have a big flowing tail, but it's just crazy. Like, it's longer than her body. That's so cool. So it's a big fight. We just watch people, randomly attack the characters. So Moon Knight himself is going to fight Dead Zone. And then we see that Hunter's Moon is going to fight Killer Shriek. Or is it Killer Shrike? I'm not sure what it is. And then Tigra's going to fight Zaran. I believe that's the one she's fighting. So that's kind of fun. Jester, who's just like a ripoff of a ripoff of a ripoff, is like, I am so out of my league here taking on the Midnight Mission. I don't want to fight these psychopaths. Then he looks around a corner and he sees 8-Ball and he's like, oh, I can just take out the little one. Okay. Soldier and Reese head down a corridor and they find Cubist. And Cubist is trying to get Magnum PI on the TV because he's not paying for streaming, but luckily Fairchild's paying for streaming. So he's just like, get out of the way so I can watch TV. Then more fights happen. The colors are insane. I cannot believe this book. It is just so crazy how everything looks like it's glowing. Moon Knight always looks like he's glowing in this book. But then you look at Dead Zone's electric whips and you're just like, it's just brightening up the whole scenery. Everyone is just doing great work. It's crazy. The whites are so white, and then you go to Killer Shrike and you just have this black cape that just embodies everything. It's so crazy. It's incredible. Panels are insane. They just flow so much. So many curved lines. I can't believe it. Why is this so good? I know it's the 250th issue, so it should be really good, but it's just going so hard and looks incredible, and the fight scenes are amazing. And the perspective, earlier we saw 8-Ball throwing his 8-Balls, and just the Jester throwing his weird spear things. It's the same type of perspective approach. It is crazy. Man, it's amazing. There's another shot on that same page where 8-Ball's throwing another 8-Ball, and you're like, that just looks amazing. Everything looks amazing. Anyways, Back at the stuff with Cubist, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to fight you. Like, I like, this is all just like bullshit anyways. Like, we got paid up front. He wanted a distraction. The real question you got to be asking is, where's Fairchild in all this? And it's like, oh shit, it was a setup. Fairchild's not even here. So Moon Knight ends his fight with Dead Zone. He electrocutes himself by hitting like a big water tank. Badir takes down Killer Shrike, throws him out the window. Turns out he can fly, which is not something he knew. Then they just like tag team him and beat him up a bit more. Everyone's just beating up their characters. Greer's going a little bit crazy. She looks insane. There is like throwing stars and knives sticking out of her body. Her tail is all over everything. She is feral right now. And she's like, come on, the cats are going to play Mark. Go get your target. And he's like, oh my God, I love you. And she's like, yeah, of course you do. So Mark dives out the window, crashes into the streets where Fairchild, and he's like, I'm done, okay? We got a cure for Glitter. I got Fraser back on the right track. I got Carver. I'm beating your people pretty easily. You've got nothing left. And he's like, yeah, maybe. Is this the part where you tell me it's over? We're going to have like another fight and I'm going to kick your ass again? And Mark's like, no. This is where I execute you. And he pulls out the big sword. You know, the sword that's got the dragon inside of it? Where you can kind of see the fangs of the dragon on the sword in this panel. Stop being amazing. Is that like the coloring, or is that like actual art that's put in there? Like we did the lines for the fangs in the eye, or is that just like something that Rosenberg would do with the colors? I don't know. But it's so cool. It's so cool. And Fairchild's like, oh shit, that's the sword that consumes the souls of its enemies. I gotta go. So he tries to run away. Mark is chasing him down. Everyone's being defeated. It is utterly incredible. And we're going through this book pretty quick because it's just a big fight scene and it's just like outlandishly good artwork. It's like looking at something so beautiful. I dig it so much. So we're just watching Fairchild try to escape. He's running away. He's like, I got nothing left. I got to get out of here. Have to get away. He goes through like the back alley, opens a door, and he's like looking at something. And he's like, a cannon like this? And you see like some lights just shining on him, some green lights, which is not a color that we see used a lot in this book, so it invokes something different. It could be Asgardian related because Fairchild is Asgardian, or it could just be something else. Then you just hear like a chuk noise, and he gets like moved away. And Mark like enters like a random room, but the room looks different when Mark enters it. It's like no longer this like big hollowed thing. It's just like an empty room with like a little case in it. And he starts freaking out. And he's really pissed off. He got away. Mark's got his big sword and he can't even use it to kill a dick. And that's pretty much where the book ends. But we do get an epilogue, which is a final page where we see who Fairchild was talking to on the phone earlier. Now, it might be a little obvious if we know anything about the longevity of Jed McKay's arc on Moon Knight, but who is on the phone talking to Fairchild? It's none other than Zodiac, and he's like, we are so back. Here we go. Round 2 for Zodiac. He's got the little necklace with his name on it, so you know it's him. That's cool. I don't know. I think this is incredible. It's incredible. It really is. It's getting crazy. And then also, like, to end the book, if you want to see, like, the legacy of Moon Knight and, like, where all the other stories come from, it shows you, like, here's issues 1 to 70 and, like, 71 to 160 and all that kind of stuff. If you are curious to see where that goes. That, like, this has been amazing. I don't know. Like, this is kind of what the characters needed for a while, and the fact that this book is continuing to impress and go to these interesting ways. That's so cool. Like, a big fighting issue, that could be hit or miss. This is such a hit. Beautiful colors, beautiful artwork. Everything is flowing and gorgeous and just shocking in ways we haven't seen from this book yet. It's incredible. Unbelievable. The perspective work of, like, characters in different panels is, I don't know, it's just unbelievable. I wasn't expecting it to look this breathtaking. Like, all of the work's been breathtaking before. I'm not saying it hasn't been. But the game has been upped here, and I'm so impressed. Amazing. 250 issues. Like, if this is how we're celebrating it, I like it. Not a lot of classic characters in here. It's a lot of characters that are associated with the current arc. We don't have, like, the Werewolf by Night or Marlene or Black Spectre or anything like that. I'm okay with it. I would like to see those classic characters again, but something tells me we're going to have them pop up here and there. We'll see. We got a dragon sword, though, so that's something. That's cool. That's a cool idea. I'm sorry. I love that idea. Oh, this book's great. It's nice to like Moon Knight when he's good. So, Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, issue number 10. I am going to give a 10 out of 10. Yeah. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.